Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today for you guys, I'm gonna do a review of the new Kylie Cosmetics by Kim Kardashian West collection. And I actually already recorded this video and I was just about to edit it, but my dumb ass had the ISO set really high. So the video was like really grainy and really dull, and I was like, what? I was like, why is it doing this right now? And I was just so confused, and I was literally thinking of like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to return my camera. I probably broke it or something. And I had the ISO really high. And so now I'm gonna re-record it. Instead of re-recording the video, I'm just gonna keep the original one just because that one has all of my original thoughts and it's more of a first impressions. So even though that one's really bad quality, I'm just gonna keep that one instead because my opinions are more authentic in there. So this is what the packaging looks like, as I already showed in the beginning of the video. And this is what the inside looks like, and honestly the packaging was like one of the main things that made me want to buy this product, just because it's so pretty and it's just so simple and really, I don't know what the word is, but like something about the simplicity and just the baby pink of it is just really appealing, and I really like it. But anyways, this is how the liquid lipsticks look, and the packaging is really pretty. The same pink nude that's on the packaging is also on the individual packaging. And I don't know if this is just me, but I'm like really anal about everything. And if you guys can see, the color on the lid is like a baby pink, but then the drips are like a different like lighter nude, and that's like really annoying to me. But then again, that's just me being like really annoying about everything. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that these are the first cream liquid lipsticks in Kylie's collection. Okay, so yeah, they're not even on her website anymore, so I can't even give a description of how she describes them. But I'm pretty sure these are her first cream liquid lipsticks from her collection, because she doesn't have any other ones on her website. She just has the velvets and the mattes and the glosses and the metals. I haven't even swatched these yet on my hands at all. I haven't swatched them on my lips yet, so that's what I'm going to be doing today in this video. Alright, so the first one I'm going to be swatching is this one right here, and this one is called Kimberly. And I think this one is the most nude out of all of them, as you can see, compared to the other ones. I feel like this one is the most nude. It has the least amount of pink in it. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it on my hand first. It seems quite sheer on my hands. I went ahead and took the back of the wand and put a little more product on there. It seemed quite sheer at first, but then once I used the back of the wand, it seemed more opaque. It doesn't have a scent to it, so that's a good thing. Yeah, the color is super pretty. I really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it on my lips. I feel like the pigmentation is buildable, but if you guys can see right here, as I'm trying to spread the product out, it's like shears down a lot as you try to spread it. I know it's a cream liquid lipstick, but it's very patchy on my bottom lip. Like the initial application is pretty opaque, but then once you try blending it out, then that's when it gets really sheer. In my very honest opinion, I really like the color. This color is beautiful, and again, this one's Kimberly, and I really love the color. I'm not a big fan of the texture at all, or actually rather the formula. It feels way too, I know it's supposed to be a cream, but it seems way too liquidy and too oily. Like just the way it applies seems too watery. Like it would have probably been better for me if it were more and if you guys can see, it like sunk all into the cracks in my lips. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it sunk all in the cracks in my lips. And you can tell where the product builds up or where there's more product in others. I would probably use these as a lip gloss rather than by themselves, because I know from her advertisements, she advertises them as a cream. It even says right here, cream liquid lipstick, but I wouldn't use this as a lipstick. I would probably layer this on something else. As something to stand alone, I'm not really liking it at all, really. I just realized I forgot to zoom out and it was like all up in my face. But anyways, I'm going to try and see how it transfers over to my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and kiss it. And it basically took it all off. If you can see right there, I kissed it and it basically took off like 80% of the product. It left a little sheen of the color still on my lips, but it pretty much took it all off. And what it left is a light sheen on my lips, and then it left whatever was in the cracks of my lips. So I don't know, I'm not really liking it so far, and I still got 3 more colors to go. So I'm not really liking that so far. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna try the next color, and this one is called Kim. This color has more of a peachy undertone with hints of pink in it, and it's a little darker than the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it and see how it looks. Again, it's applying very patchy. I like the color. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like all of these colors. It's just the formula. It's like way too thin and it doesn't stay. Like, I mean, of course it's not supposed to be long lasting. They don't advertise that anywhere. But I don't like how the formula applies at all because it's so thin. And you can see how streaky and patchy it is everywhere. And the product settles in unpleasant places. One thing I do notice that I do like about these is that when I smack my lips together to try and spread the product, it doesn't, when I do that, it doesn't make it look, it doesn't leave patchiness anywhere. If anything, it spreads it out more evenly, which I do like. As you can see, look. It actually spread it out way more evenly and it makes the product look way better. So I recommend if you do get these and you apply it, you should definitely smack your lips together to spread the product more evenly and remove any patchiness or streakiness. Definitely smack your lips together and that'll help a lot. I really like this color. I feel like all of these nudes are really good. They really do complement your skin tone a lot and they look very natural, obviously, besides the obvious sheen. But I really do like these colors. They're really pretty. I really like this one a lot, actually. It's just very unappealing how it settles and builds up in certain places. From far away, it looks really pretty, but I feel like, me personally, I would prefer to use these as a lip gloss rather than on their own. Alright, so the next one is called Kiki, and this one is like a baby pink color. And this one is the most pink and the lightest one out of... And honestly, as most people have already addressed, the names aren't that unique at all. They're not very creative, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the names, honestly. I feel like they could have been more creative, but it was her collection, you know, she can do what she wants with it. But if I do wear these in the future, I will definitely at least put a lip liner underneath just to make the color look a lot more opaque. This one seems a bit more apricot-y, actually. It looks more baby pink in the bottle compared to all of the other ones, but once I apply it, it looks a lot more apricot-y than I anticipated. And like I said, I really do love all of the colors. It's just, I wouldn't wear them alone. And I see that time and time again from each of the ones I try on. I just wouldn't wear them alone just because of the reasons I've said before. I had something on my lip and I went to wipe it off and it just took the lipstick completely off. So these definitely are not meant to be long lasting. They come off very easily, and I'm sure a lot of people won't like that, but then there might be people that do like that. So it's just all about personal preference. At least it's a plus that they come off really easily. I mean, when you're done with wearing them, but that might not be ideal for when you want to wear them all day. Alright, so the last one is called Kimmie. And this is the darkest pink out of the 3 pinks because I feel like the first one was a nude. I don't really see it as a pink, but yeah, this seems like the darkest shade in the whole collection. I really like this color. It seems the most natural in my skin tone. It's just a little more pink than my real lips, but I really like this. But then again, as I've stated with all the others, the same things still apply. But because this one's so close to my natural skin or lip tone, you don't notice the settling in the creases of the lips as much, so I could probably wear this one more often because it doesn't settle as much and it doesn't look as... I don't want to say it's bad, but it doesn't look as... Yeah, it doesn't look as bad as the other colors do on me. I mean, in terms of the settling and the creases, like the other colors look really beautiful. It's just how they settle. I really do like the beautiful sheen that they give off, and that gives it a lip gloss vibe, but then they're labeled as liquid lipsticks, but I personally feel like these would have been better sold as lip glosses just because of the formula that they are. They're so thin and they come off so easily. I feel like liquid lipsticks is a little misleading just because a lipstick I feel like should be more concentrated. The color should be more opaque and not as easily removable. But then again, that's how they were branded and that's how they're being sold. And for that reason, I had higher expectations for it, and everyone was like raving about these and so excited to get them because of the colors, first of all, because the colors are beautiful. And the packaging is really pretty. It's just that I feel like these should have been advertised more like a lip gloss because that's how I feel like they will work best. I feel like that's how they will apply best, and I feel like that will not, I feel like that way expectations wouldn't have been so high and people wouldn't have been, or people like me, I mean, I'm not saying everyone was disappointed by them, but I was slightly disappointed by them because I expected a little more from them. But I feel like I can work with them, but just not as they were advertised. I'm gonna work with them to the best of my ability and keep trying to use them because I did invest quite a bit of money in them and I do hope to keep using them. I hope you guys liked this review and first impressions, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you could also leave any requests down below if you have any. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Make sure I look good for these hoes though. Slutty.
Oh.